What's going on, y'all, man? It's ManCodeTV. Yes, sir, we live. Yes, sir, we are live. And man, I had to go live with the Deontay Wilder Tyson Fury 2, what I'm saying, championship boxing match. We all was waiting for. And man, it kind of ended up how I thought it would end up, man. I'm being honest, man. Like, what I'm saying? I'm a big boxing fan. Man, love boxing, man. That's my number one love as far as like, combat sports and all that kind of stuff. And man, my man Deontay Wilder, man, you know what I'm saying? Like he went out basically how he should have went out in the first fight. Like I just never really been a Deontay Wilder fan, man. Did I want him to win? Yes, I wanted him to win. I just never been a fan of his, man, because like the dude can't box. You know what I'm saying? He can't box. Like I've been following his career, you know what I'm saying, like off and on and whatnot. And the dude he's not a great fighter. This dude is like, he might as well just be in a tough man contest, basically, because he don't care about points. He don't care about trying to outbox you. It's like either I'm gonna knock you out or I don't know how I'm gonna win. I'm just gonna try to knock your ass out. And if Wilder can't knock you out, he can lose to anybody. If that's the case, you are not a big time boxer. You are not a world class champion caliber boxer. I've never looked at Deontay Wilder as like some big time champion, man. I never really did, man. I'm lukewarm on the whole heavyweight division now. Like Fury is, he's pretty good, man. He's pretty good. If you actually watch the fight, I mean, he hit Wilder with some shots, but he wasn't really overly dominant. If Deontay Wilder actually knew how to box a little bit, if he actually knew how to throw some jabs and keep the man off you, if he actually knew how to keep his hands up, Wilder has never learned how to box. I noticed that when I first watched this dude years ago. He didn't know how to box then, and he don't know how to box now. He has never learned how to box. And Wilder has been fighting a lot of guys, man, that he can get down on the scorecards against, man, like Ortiz. You know what I'm saying? Like Ortiz was putting it on him as well. And he ended up coming up with these knockouts, man, where he basically, you know what I'm saying, just puts all that to rest, like the scorecards and stuff like that. But overall, Deontay Wilder, he just cannot box. I mean, he's just not world class. And this dude was talking about, oh, I could beat, man, I could beat Mike Tyson. I got that kind of power and stuff like that. But I might be the most devastating heavyweight of all time, man. When this, you know what I'm saying, with my hands, I can knock you out, blah, blah, blah. Yo, dude, you ain't beating no real world-class fighters, bro, if you can't box. You don't know how to throw jabs. You can't throw combinations. You're not beating anybody that can really fight. And Tyson Fury can fight well enough. Now, he's above average boxer for sure. Do I think Tyson Fury is anything special? No. Is he better than a lot of these guys out now? Yeah, because he actually has basic fundamental boxing skills. Deontay Wilder has no fundamental boxing skills at all. The fact that he got this far being undefeated, just knocking dudes out, shows you how just below average, man, the heavyweight division is, man. Just below average, the era of fighters that we're in right now, man. It's terrible. It's terrible. When a guy can just basically have fundamentals as far as like boxing and jabbing and moving a little bit, when a guy can just have a bare minimum and basically beat most of these guys, that shows you how garbage, man, the heavyweight division is. And the fact that Wilder has gone all this time and had just knocking dudes out, even though you can tell when he fights, he can't fucking fight. But yeah, he still is undefeated, beating these garbage dudes that can't fight, they can't box, they just throwing wild like he's throwing wild. They got a lot of these dudes ain't got no chins. You just knocking dudes out. Yo, man, I promise you, man. Yo, if we was in another era, you ain't knocking Muhammad Ali out like that. You getting knocked out. You ain't knocking Mike Tyson out like that. You ain't knocking Lennox Lewis out. Just throwing wild punches and you can't throw jabs. You don't know how to put combinations together. You are not undefeated if you fighting in any other era, Deontay Wilder. And you got your lesson, you got what was coming to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, he got exposed, and that's exactly what should have happened. If you can't fight, you get exposed. That's just what it is. And I give all my, man, kudos, man. I give all praise, man, to Tyson Fury, man. He did his thing. You know what I'm saying? Tyson Fury did what he's supposed to do. Yo, he applied the pressure to Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder don't know how to fight. He don't know how to keep nobody off of you. He don't move. He keep his hands down. And all freaking Fury did was walk him down, hit him with a few combinations, hit him a few shots to the body. It was easy work, light work. Deontay Wilder, you're trash. He's garbage. Man, like I said, I've never been a Deontay Wilder fan, not like that. I liked him, but I was not like, oh, man, whoa, Deontay Wilder, man, he that dude. Like, I never was like that. I never was saying Deontay Wilder that dude. Because if you looked at the last fight, when he fought Fury, the exact thing happened last fight that happened this fight. You don't throw no combinations. You barely even throw any punches other than some wild ass haymaker that ain't gonna land because your ass can't fucking, you got no accuracy on your punches. You just hoping to freaking land some shit. In the last fight, he ended up got lucky late in the rounds and knocked Fury down like 2 times on some lucky Hail Mary type shit. But guess what? Yo, them prayers weren't answered this time. You know what I'm saying? Tyson Fury, he said, yo, fuck that. I'm not about to just let this dude just throw all these crazy haymakers and hit me. I'm about to apply the pressure to him. I'm gonna see how he gonna react. All he did was kept coming at Wilder. Wilder's not used to that either. Wilder's used to walking people down. He's not used to people walking him down. He was walked down, and he does not know how to fight like that. He not a Floyd Mayweather. Floyd loved for you to come at him. Floyd loved for you to try to walk him down. Floyd gonna bob and weave. He gonna bob, and bing, bing, bing. He gonna bing, bing, and he out again. Then you keep trying to walk him down. He a counter puncher. Deontay Wilder don't know how to. No, Deontay Wilder don't even have the basic fundamentals of a boxer. He has no fundamentals. That's, like I said, that's an indictment on the era of boxing that we're in right now. That he was allowed to go this long and be undefeated and just knocking these tomato can dudes out. That shows you the era of boxing that we've been in for a while. I'll say the Klitschko's and stuff, they were good. I give the Klitschko's, I give them their props, man. They were good, even though I don't think the competition was that great during their reign or whatever. But those dudes were super solid, man. Very good fighters, man. The Klitschko brothers, for sure. But this era that we in now, man, these dudes is trash, man. Like Deontay Wilder. If Deontay Wilder is supposed to be one of the best fighters in the heavyweight division, and you can't box at all, you have no fundamental boxing skills, what? No reigning champion fighting, no really fighter. To me, Fury is the best, probably most fundamental fighter that Wilder has fought out of anybody. And I don't think Wilder good. From what, you know what I'm saying? And an A and an L. Oh, man, you got that TK dude looked like he was out of shape. He was, he was looking, you know what I'm saying? Like Wilder looked like he was, he was cut up and all that, but he just didn't really have any. If you kind of just look at him, man, he just really didn't have that that bark, man, or nothing. He kind of just came in kind of flat, man. I don't know. I don't know, man, what's up with Deontay Wilder, man. To me, he kind of came in like that last time when he fought Fury. Like, he just ain't really have, I don't know, man. Maybe I ain't seen enough. I've seen Wilder fights. I've seen more recently, and I had saw some like previously or whatever. But I don't know, man. Is he always like this? I don't know. Is he always kind of like, yeah, kind of cool or whatever? Or does he get a little bit more, you know what I'm saying, rambunctious? Does he get a little bit more fire in him? Because he kind of came in, he didn't really look like he had too much fire about him. So, yeah, man. I mean, that's just, yo, man, that's how I was seeing the fight, man. And I said this, man. I said if Wilder comes in doing the same thing he did last time, he's not going to win. And the dude is 34 years old. If you haven't learned how to box, throw jabs, combinations, stick and move, if you haven't learned that by age 34, dude, you're not going to learn it. And that was my whole fear about the whole thing. Like I said, I'm not really a Deontay Wilder super fan. I wanted him to win, but I wasn't no super fan or nothing like that. So, yeah. If you have not learned the fundamentals by age 34, you, sir, you're done. You weren't going to learn it from the last time y'all fought to this time. You learn that, man, when you are, you know what I'm saying, when you super young, man, and like the golden gloves and all that, man, when you young, you learn your fundamentals there. You don't learn the fundamentals, man, when you get in your 30s and stuff. If you haven't learned the fundamentals of boxing and stuff like that by then, you're not going to learn them. And he's been getting by on just knocking folks out, throwing wild punches, you know what I'm saying, having his hands down, just, hey, man, I'm just going to size you up. And a lot of guys, man, that he has been fighting as well were bigger than him also. Because, you know, Wilder's like 6'7". Fury's like 6'9", you know, and he's got that weight on him or whatever too. And he's kind of been looking down at guys, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know if that changed it up for him, but still though, man, like I said, if you don't have any fundamental boxing skills, man, you're not really a world-class fighter, man. You're not a champion, not in my eyes. And I think I never really thought Wilder had fought anybody. To me, this was his real test. He failed it the last time when they fought, you know, Tyson Fury and Wilder part 1. He failed the test. He got lucky, got those Hail Mary knockdowns, and they'll give him a draw. So he had all that time to make whatever adjustments that he needed to make from the last time to this time. And he looked worse than he did last time. At least last time he had more stamina. This time he looked like he was out, man, by the second, third round, man. Like just stamina wise. He didn't have it. And I'm like, well, thinking like, okay, well, the last fight, he kind of looked similar for us. Like he was kind of, you know, looked like he was beaten to the punch a lot last time they fought. But, you know, he came through with the late. So I'm thinking, well, maybe he just thrive off of kind of like falling behind and coming through and with some crazy ass, you know, Hail Mary haymakers. And that's just how he just gonna win every time or something. You know what I'm saying? But eventually, man, that shit catches up with you. Oh, what's good? Lost Survivor. Oh, you said this one hurts? Man, were you like a big Deontay Wilder fan? Man, I'm not no big Deontay Wilder fan, man. This one don't hurt to me, man, because I've never really believed in Deontay Wilder like that. Like, he doesn't have the fundamental skills. He don't have them. So I just knew eventually, man, he fought somebody that could actually box a little bit. He probably was going to lose. And if, you know, and I'm going to say this, at the worst, I would have said, you know, he fought somebody he would lose, or, you know, he would just get exposed where he would actually have to like learn some fundamentals. But like I said, this late in the game, man, you're not going to learn fundamentals. I know everybody keeps seeing all these damn crazy knockouts, man, you know, oh, look at Wilder. He just knocking people out, man. Oh, but are you actually watching the fight? Are you watching his fights? Ortiz was putting it to him, and he freaking comes up with a freaking, what Wilder does with the crazy damn, throwing crazy wild shots, trying to knock you out. And he usually can get away with that, man. But you're not going to get away with that, man, against guys that can really, truly box and that are smart in the ring. Yeah, what's happening, Town? What's going on, man? Yeah, you can't teach an old dog new tricks, man. I've been said that. I can't get behind a dude when I don't see no fundamentals, man. Go back and look at Mike Tyson's old fights, man. Mike Tyson had power, but he also had skills. The dude was a real all-around fighter. Deontay Wilder, honestly, to me, ain't nothing but an amateur, tough man fighter. And somehow in this era, you can get away with being like a tough man fighter. Just go out there throwing wild punches, and eventually you just catch the man and you win. Like, dude, that's not top-level prize fighting. As once again, I say it for all the people that just came in the room. Wilder has been able to get away with that bullshit style because the fighters of this era are trash. Fury is good. Fury is solid as hell. He's super solid. Do I think he's great? I don't think Fury is great, but I think he's solid. And a solid fundamental fighter in this era, shit, with a little bit of power, just a little bit of power and smarts, shit, you can reign over the heavyweight division. You can reign over this division. Like I said, if Deontay Wilder is supposed to be the flagship of what the division is about, yo, man, the division ain't really hitting on nothing. And Fury just showed y'all that a guy that just has fundamental boxing skills can freaking beat Wilder. And he also had the advantage of being big too. That helped. Him being as big as and a little bit bigger than Wilder, that definitely helped as well, man. Him being not only bigger as far as like, what I'm saying, the weight wise, he outweighed him, man. He's like 273 when he came in. I think Wilder was like 230 or something like that. So he outweighed him by a ton, almost like 40 pounds. Yeah, something like that, like 40-something pounds, man. So he had the weight on him and he had the height on him. And then you put just a little bit of boxing skills with that, man. Yo, Wilder, you out of here. You know what I'm saying? You out of here, man. What's going on, man? You said Thotland is, what would you like to see, a third fight or Fury versus Joshua? Man. Oh, man. I don't know, dog. I don't really want to see another Wilder versus Fury, bro, because Wilder can't box, dude. Like, how he going to learn how to box? If he didn't learn how to box between the last time they fought, and in this fight, what is going to make me think that he just going to learn how to box, like learn fundamentals? You can't learn that shit like that, man. That shit is like natural skills that you get over time, man, from when you like start off young and like the Golden Gloves and stuff like that. You don't learn that shit now, man. It's too late for that. So I don't think a dude just throwing wild punches, man, like that is going to beat Tyson Fury. Not now. Not that Fury has figured out how to beat Wilder, like just on some straight up, okay, I'm going to just apply the pressure to him and I'm going to get him out of here. Because I know he ain't got no defense. Yo, Wilder can't throw jabs. He can't throw combinations. He don't know how to get out of the way of punches. He just walks around with his hands down. My guy, that's like the worst set of skills that a boxer can have, point blank, period. The fact that this man was undefeated and a damn champion, I don't see, man. I don't get it. Like I said, that shows you how trash the heavyweight division is, man. Just go back and look at Wilder's other fights, man. You can't tell me that this dude knows how to fight, and you would think that he'd be at this point as far as like undefeated and all that, man. No way. No way. No way, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted Wilder to win, man. I'm not trying to bash on the dude, but I know what I see. I've seen this from the very beginning with Wilder. I was like, yo, who? I'm like, yo, this dude fight like he an amateur. Like I said, he in a tough man contest. I mean, he an amateur. He fights like that. The dude has tremendous power. Yes. Does he have some great jab or something? Hell no. Is he bobbing and weaving? Know what I'm saying? Does he got good head movement? Hell no. Can he protect himself well? You know what I'm saying? Like how Floyd Mayweather do, you know, like you never really get any just straight power shots on him. Like, you know, Mayweather don't let you hit him with no straight, just bam, just devastating punches. He always slipping punches, man, slipping your jabs, slipping your power shots. You can't do that. You know what I'm saying? You can't hit Floyd with nothing solid. That's why you can't never really hurt him. See, man, he just stand there in front of you with minimal head movement. And he think, you know, if he just move a little bit to the right, move a little to the left, he might, you know, even if you graze him, you ain't gonna really do nothing to him. And he think he gonna hit you with some devastating hand of God and just freaking knock you into the next millennium. You're not gonna do that, brother, against no top flight fighter. And to me, honestly, Fury is the first top flight fighter that Deontay Wilder has fought in his entire career. Yes, that is telling you everything you need to know. I just never really believed in the guy. You know what I'm saying? Exactly, man. What's going on, man? Rashad, yo, amateur high school shit, the high school brawler. That's it. But everybody kind of was digging it though, man, because it's like, wow, you can tell that the dude don't have fundamentals, but he still was knocking people out. People like, damn, like if he just can hit you, dude, it's over with. But man, I'm about to really dig in, man. Let's get it, man. Let me tell y'all something, man. Because like I said, this dude was saying some shit about him being one of the greats. I'm talking about Wilder now, and like how like Mike Tyson, and you know he talking about he up there with Mike Tyson, all this blah 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 and all this. Dude, he ain't nowhere near them levels. So, yo, man, I was talking to my dad, man, my pops, man. You go back, man, this dude wouldn't, if you go back to that like eras before, man, like the 90s and stuff like that, man, Wilder wouldn't beat Mike Tyson, of course not. I'm gonna name a whole bunch of heavyweights, man, 90s or not. He wouldn't beat Frazier. He wouldn't beat Ali, of course not. He wouldn't beat Michael Moore, if you know about boxing. He wouldn't beat Riddick Bowe. He wouldn't beat Razor Ruddock. I think that dude he gave Tyson some big fights back then. Razor Ruddock, he wouldn't beat him. He wouldn't beat Evander Holyfield. Throw out some more names, man. I can't even think of anybody know any other big time boxers, man. Like he wouldn't beat none of them dudes fighting how he fight. Like I said, go back and look at Mike Tyson's fights, man. Mike Tyson had devastating power, just like Wilder, but Mike Tyson had the fundamentals down. That's what made Mike Tyson an all-time great world-class fighter. He had that head movement. He knew how to get in on you because Mike Tyson was a shorter dude. He's on like 5'11", but you know, built real stocky, man. You know, big muscles, all that muscular dude. But he would, yeah, boom, Foreman as well, man. There you go, man. Exoteric Foreman. Oh man, come on, man. Shit, Larry Holmes, man. Yeah, you sparking more names in the you know what I'm saying, in my mind right now, man. Yeah, man. Larry Holmes, George Foreman, they kill Wilder, man. But I was saying about Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson, devastating puncher. But if you watch Mike's old fights, he'd work his way in, even against, man, Mike Tyson was fighting dudes like 6'5", 6'6". This dude like 5'11". He'd work his way in with fundamentals, head movement, and you know what I'm saying, with the fundamental, with the footwork, he get in on you, and then bam, he hitting you with them uppercuts, some devastating uppercuts. He hitting you with them body shots. You know what I'm saying? He hitting you up top. Hold on one second. All right, man, my bad, man, my bad. It's a lot of craziness, man, going on. We got a lot of people, man, over here for the fight and stuff like that. But yeah, all right. So yeah, man, let me get back to it. But yeah, so what I'm saying is, yeah, if you saw Mike Tyson, man, and how he would come in on guys, man, he was fighting dudes way bigger than him, taller and heavier, but he would get in, man, and he'd hit you with them devastating uppercuts and them devastating overhand rights, knocking dudes out. Dudes scared as hell of Mike Tyson. And going back in the day, man, if now Mike Tyson ended up losing to Lennox Lewis. Now, Lennox Lewis fought Mike Tyson when Mike Tyson was in his twilight years. You know what I'm saying? Like after he went to jail, he did all his time for, man, the charges and stuff like that. And, you know, you spend like years away from boxing, man, being, you know what I'm saying, in jail and stuff like that, man, you lose a lot of your skills. If Mike Tyson never would have went to jail, man, never had all that bad stuff happen to us for us, like getting involved with those women and stuff, man, going to jail, Mike Tyson, I don't think nobody would have beat him, man. He had the one little kind of blip with Buster Douglas, and that was some bullshit because, like, you know what I'm saying, Mike Tyson, I don't think he really took the fight too seriously, man, because he was dominating dudes at that time. And that was some random damn fight in, like, Tokyo, man. You know what I'm saying, out in Japan. And, you know, I think he had been partying the night before, man, you know what I'm saying, drinking, smoking, you know what I'm saying, fucking bad bitches, man. You know how you do, man, we the champ. All that. He ended up fighting this no-name Buster Douglas, man, and then boom, you know what I'm saying? You got one of the greatest upsets of all time, man. Buster Douglas beating Mike Tyson, man. But yeah, man, it's just a huge difference, man, between fighters now, man, and fighters back in the day. And I know a lot of people are upset, man. I know it's a lot of Wilder fans out there, man. I know a lot of y'all, like, you know what I'm saying, y'all taking it real heavy, man. You know, y'all taking it real to the heart, man. I don't know why. You know, I just, like I said, I never really bought into Wilder like that, man. Yeah, exoteric. What's going on, man? Yeah, Tyson was a total package, man. Yeah, he hit you with man, you right. The peekaboo, you know, the combos, man. Like, yeah, like Frazier. Then he hit you with that left or that overhand right. And then you know, when Mike used to get in close on you, you know what I'm saying, he might kind of lean in a little bit, lean that shoulder in, and kind of really get up under your chin. And then he, bam, hit you with that uppercut. Whoo! Yo, that's where that damn, on the video game, that on Mike Tyson Punch Out, man, for all y'all cats, you know, if y'all played the retro joint, man, with the Mike Tyson Punch Out, that's where the damn uppercut come from in the video game. That in the video game, Mike Tyson, you know what I'm saying, if you make it then fight him, he hit you with that devastating uppercut, man, and it's over with. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like real life. Mike would get in on you. He can knock you out with the uppercut, or he can knock you out with that overhand right or the left. He might hit you to the body a little bit. And then if you try to come up on Mike, you know, bigger guy try to crowd Mike might get up against the rope, and he doing that left and right head movement, man. Yo, couldn't hit him. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Dudes are swinging and missing. And next thing you know, you swing, Mike kind of come up under that, bam, hit you with that uppercut. Oh, now you on the mat. Now you looking up at the stars. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Just thinking about what I just said. Just imagine if Mike fought like a Wilder or even a Fury with that head movement, and then hitting you with that devastating uppercut. Man, these dudes wouldn't last 3 rounds, man. Fury wouldn't, Wilder wouldn't. I don't know, none of these heavyweights that could stand in the ring with Mike. They couldn't stand in the ring with any of these guys from before, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. You can't tell me while watching this fight. Now, I want y'all to let me know, man. Tell me what y'all think, man, in the chat. Watching the fight, that you feel like you were watching like a big time fight, man, between two of the greatest, or two all-time greats or anything? Or was it just kind of like, well, these two are the best right now, so it's a pretty good fight? I mean, come on, man. What y'all think, man? Do y'all think this was an all-time great fight or something between two greats, or was it just kind of like, you know, they good, they decent, they the best right now, so it's gonna be a good fight? What y'all was thinking, man? What's going on? You said, Richard, I think Fury is gonna punish him again in fight 3. So you think it's gonna be a third fight? Man, I don't want to see a third fight. I fight, man, because Wilder, he can't do anything, man. He's not gonna get any better. For why would it? I know money wise, man. You know what I'm saying? If you want to get the bag, you want to get another, you know what I'm saying, get another bag, okay. But as far as like from the fans' perspective, man, I don't want to see another fight, man. I don't think Wilder can win, man, because he can't box. It'll just be Fury was winning the first fight. Fury was winning the second fight, both on points and everything. He was landing more. He was hitting them with more power shots. And I think at the end of the fight, man, I'm thinking, man, the what is it, the CompuBox numbers or whatever, man. I think Wilder had landed 55 punches. No. Wilder threw 55 punches. And Fury threw 160 punches, man, from I think the final punch count. So if you only threw 55 goddamn punches and we in the 7th round, dog, what the fuck were you doing? 55 goddamn punches, bro. And I think he landed like 18 or something. How you gonna win, dude, if you don't throw any punches? And you know why he only threw 55 punches, dog? I'll tell you. Because he has no accuracy. That's why. Wilder comes in trying to throw them damn haymakers. They ain't landing. And when you throw punches crazy like that, you get tired. And when you get tired, his already trash defense got even more trash. And them hands are even dropped even further. And now Fury is just teeing off on you because Fury can actually put punches together, hit you with some jabs, bam, bam, bam. He got you rocking back. And now you're looking tired, man, because you're throwing these damn haymakers. They ain't hitting. And then you get hit all up in your face, all in your grill. Because of my dude Fury know how to, you know what I'm saying? He can put them combos together. And then that was pretty much all she wrote, man. I'm surprised it went 7. You know? Surprised that shit went 7. Yeah, man. He had the blood oozing out of his ear, man. Like now Wilder might have got stunned. You know, when they say when you get hit on the side of your ear like that, they say your equilibrium is off. So that's possible. I mean, I think, man, that's what happened to Joshua, man, when he fought Ruiz. I think Ruiz hit him in the side of the head, man, in the ear, like around the ear. And they say when you hit in the right spot, the equilibrium is off. And you kind of just wobbling, you know what I'm saying? You can't get your legs, man. You wobbling around legs. So him getting hit in the side of the head like that, man, kind of did some damage. But, man, it didn't matter, though. He wasn't going to. I'm not saying most people probably wasn't thinking. Well, I don't know, man. All I know is if Wilder didn't go, so one out in a fight, and the other dude can put enough punches together to knock you out, or Fury was able to put enough punches together just to win on points. He's got 2 outs, you got 1. Who most likely gonna win? Especially if you can't come up with the damn hand of God like you've done all these other people to knock them cold. If you can't do that, how else you gonna win? How? Yeah, man. Yeah, he lost equilibrium and balance. Yeah, after that ear shot. But yeah, man. So how you gonna win, man, if you only got 1 out? Like, I think people were expecting Wilder to do something a lot different, man, in this fight than he did in the last one. But I was skeptical, man. I kept telling people, yo, if Wilder has not learned how to do some more stuff, throw combos and stuff, and just some basic fundamentals, man, I don't see how he gonna win. Unless Fury just walked into something, because they said that Fury, his game plan was to just keep walking in, right? He was just gonna try to walk in and try to knock him out. And so in that, now that's a dangerous game to play with Wilder, because you know Wilder can knock you out, but at the same time, Wilder is not used to people walking in on him. He used to being the aggressor. And I don't remember, man. I got to go back and look at the last fight, man, between Fury and Wilder. But I don't know if I think Wilder was walking. I think he was walking Fury down in the first fight. And I think Fury was more on the defense. I can't remember. I'm going to have to go back and look at that fight, man. After I get off of here, I'm going to go check it out. But yeah, Wilder was not, I could tell, man, he wasn't comfortable backing up like that. You know what I'm saying? I think Wilder, honestly, in the beginning of the fight, if I was him, I would have let Fury back me down. I would have just tried to like do that rope-a-dope, man. I would have just been off them ropes. When you had your stamina and your energy, and I just would have been having my hands up, blocking those punches, hands up, blocking them. Then I would have came back with, bam, bam, bam. I'm coming back with some shit, trying to knock him out. At least he would have had a shot because he would have had all his energy and stuff like that. But he was trying to stay in the middle of the ring, even though he wasn't. Wait, man, he was trying to stay where there was space, but he kept backing up. He never would really get against the ropes, to try to do no rope-a-dope type stuff. He only really backed up against the ropes, man, when he got hurt. He didn't do it as like a strategy. He did it as far as like, what I'm saying? He's like, he trying to, he was backing up against some ropes, man, because he was hurt. He was trying to gather himself, man, get his, get his bearings about him. Yeah, that was not, he didn't have that strategy in him, man. Go back and look at old Muhammad Ali fight. What I'm saying? If you've seen highlights of Muhammad Ali would fight against the ropes. That just shows you how smart a dude like Ali was, man. And Wilder does not have anything else, man, other than the knockout. Shit. Ali would back up against the ropes, man. He's bouncing and moving. You think you doing something, you'll see a dude, bam, he's throwing a million punches at Ali, man, while Ali up against the rope. Ali just ducking, bobbing, weaving, ducking, bobbing, weaving. It looks like he getting hit, but he not getting hit with nothing. You know what I'm saying? He dude's just swinging and missing or grazing them. You know what I'm saying? And it looked like, the crowd might go crazy. Ali against the ropes. Dude just throwing mad punches. Boom, boom, boom. And then what? My dude tire himself out. Then Ali come up off them ropes. He start going to work. Bam, bam, bam. Punches. Combos. And see, man, you never see nothing like that from Wilder, man. Wilder doesn't have any of that. He's just a one-trick pony. That's it. So this is what you get with a one-trick pony. And then you get knocked out. You get TKO'd. In the second fight where you basically were dominated by the same dude. And all, like I said, Fury was doing was really just fundamental boxing, man. He didn't really do anything special. Even if you look at the knockout, the last one where they stopped the fight, look, he didn't really hit him with shit. He hit him with, I think he might hit him right. And Wilder couldn't even up, not throwing back. So the referee, man, had no choice but to stop him, just keep taking punishment, man. It's not going to happen. Yo, what's going on, Albert? Nah, man. Hey, man, you saying I can't compare Wilder with the greats? Like Ali, of course, brother. I'm not. No. All right, what I'm doing is I'm not comparing, like saying like he was on that level or nothing like that. I'm trying to prove a point, man, that just because you're undefeated and you got I think his record's like 42-0 or something like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Wilder was comparing himself to these guys. Wilder was saying that he was one of the greats and all that stuff like that. And he was trying to point to his record about, oh, look, I'm 42-0. He got like, man, what is, somebody look it up, man. I think he's knocked out like 80-90% of his opponents or something like that, right? 42 wins, like 38 knockouts or something crazy, man. He's some crazy ass shit like that. Yeah, nah, man, I'm not comparing him to the greats like Ali, man. But you get put in that comparison with them, not as far as like you're as great as them, but you are at a top level for this era, right? So people are going to be like, all right, they're going to start trying to look and see, well, if Wilder was in another era, would he have been, be able to compete with those guys? You know what I'm saying? People start doing that, those comparisons, man. They start You know what I'm saying? Making those distinctions, man. Try to see like this dude really good and really fighting anybody. You know, like he hadn't fought Joshua. I don't even think Joshua's that, man. Whatever. I don't even think Joshua's that good. Like I said, I don't think none of these heavyweights that good. Fury included. Fury is better than a lot of these other guys, but I don't think he's anything special. So Wilder hadn't fought. He had not fought Joshua. And before he fought Fury the first time, he hadn't fought Fury. What his best fight was who? Like Ortiz or somebody? Like, man, come on, man. Man, he hadn't fought anybody, man. Let's see. Rashad, you said, do you agree that Fury was still too cautious and afraid of his power? You know, Tyson, etc., would have finished him in 3 easy. Do I think that he was too cautious, man? Fury? I mean, Fury is a smart fighter, man, and he has all the, like I said, all of the skills, man. He got the skills that he learned a long time ago. Golden Gloves, man. You learn those basic skills, and he's also smart. He knows that he can outbox Wilder, but he knew he switched up his game plan this time, man. Like, so he was coming in, but at the same time, he still was cautious, though, man. He just kind of wanted to see if Wilder could set him up for anything. You know what I'm saying? And Wilder couldn't set Fury up. So yeah, he was cautious. You know what I'm saying? He had a reason to be hell. Fury had got knocked down twice when he fought, Wilder the first time. You know what I'm saying? On some like Hail Mary, like late round shit. So he felt that power. And I promise you, man, I will say this about the first fight. Deontay Wilder, if he would have caught Fury in the earlier rounds with what he hit him with in the late rounds in the first fight, I think Deontay Wilder would have won in a knockout in the first fight. But he fucked around, no boxing skills. He gets in the late rounds in the first fight and then throws Hail Marys, man, trying to damn knock Fury out. And he ends up knocking him down, but he didn't knock him out. I don't think he had enough left in the tank in those late rounds in the first fight to knock him out. So he, like I said, Fury felt that power, man. He felt the power from the first fight. He knows that he could have got knocked out. So yeah, he was being, cautious. And he had a right to be. Like I said, he just couldn't come in there swinging wild. He did put a lot of pressure on him, man. He put a lot of pressure on Wilder. He just kept coming at him, kept coming. He kind of leaned that big body on him. And he just kept leaning on him, man, with the punches, with the jabs. And then he kind of kept leaning on him, putting the pressure on him. And eventually, man, Wilder just broke. Wilder, he couldn't keep him off of him. He didn't know how to. He didn't know how to slip punches. He didn't know how to kind of move to your right a little bit, move to your left to kind of, to take that space away or to not let him, really be comfortable, man. He didn't know how to do none of that, man. And as a fighter, man, you got to know how to do that. You got to know how to get out of trouble. Hell, Wilder didn't even know how to hold. See, he let himself get put in headlocks and shit. Like, yo, man, Wilder got exposed, man. That's all I could really say. He got exposed. I mean, that's just what it was. Yeah. Fury's jabs were on point. His jabs were on point last fight too. Shit. Fury just knows how to fight, man. He's a fucking solid fundamental fighter, man. He's super solid, man. He got his jabs. He got the straight right. He got those straight rights and lefts, combos. He's got decent quickness to be a dude that big. Got some pretty decent quickness for a guy that size. So, yeah, man, I mean, Wilder just didn't show anything, man. I'm just really disappointed. I'm disappointed in the fight in general, but I'm just disappointed in how bad Wilder's skills are. Like, I've always known that he wasn't that great, man, with the skills of real boxing. But it's a sad thing, man, that this dude has gotten this far, man, fighting like that. It's just sad, man. It's real sad. And so, I mean, I don't know what the future is, man, for the heavyweight division, man. I don't know if that I heard that Fury is gonna. They say might retire or something after this fight. That's what I kept hearing. So he might retire. I don't know. It's just been a weird thing with Fury, man. I haven't watched a lot of his fights, man. I saw one or two here and there, but I don't really know who did he fight. I mean, did he fight the Klitschko's, man? Can anybody tell me? Did he fight Vladimir or the other one? Did he fight any of the Klitschko's? I know he hasn't fought Joshua. Fury. I'm almost fought Joshua. So Fury would fight, after this. So I definitely your. I mean, I wanted Wilder to win, man. I wanted him to win, but he just ain't got the skills, bro. Like he a one trick pony, man. You know what I'm saying? He's either winning by a knockout, TKO, or he ain't gonna win. Shit, Ortiz should have beat him. Shit, he was losing to Ortiz, man. If you go back and look at that fight, he was losing to him, man. So it is what it is. Damn, his intro song, man. Damn, man. Y'all doing Wilder dirty, man. That shit, honestly, I was going in and out, man. I didn't want to see all that pre-fight festivities, man. I ain't care about no intro songs and all that singing and shit. So I was kind of in and out, man, getting me some food and shit. I wasn't watching all that, but I thought the intro was whack. To be honest, I only caught like a piece of it. I didn't even think that shit was hard. I didn't think it was like anything cool, man. I don't know, man. I just felt like Wilder's, man, whole presentation was kind of lackluster, man. I wasn't really digging it. You know what I'm saying? I just wasn't feeling it, man. Like that shit was whack. Wilder just, I don't know, man. He just don't have that bark that, I'm a bite your head off. Like I said, you go back and look at a Mike Tyson, man. Mike Tyson told me he gonna eat your children. He gonna destroy you. He gonna destroy your whole lineage. Like he had that intensity, man. He was intimidating, man. You know what I'm saying? Mike Tyson would come in there with them black trunks on, man, with the black shoes, with the black socks on, dude. Or no socks, man. I can't remember, man. I think maybe he had no socks. I can't remember, man. But he was intimidating, man. Mike was intimidating. And he was only like 5'11". He was not a tall dude. Wilder looks very athletic. He doesn't look intimidating. He looks athletic, though. You know what I'm saying? He looks, you know what I'm saying? He's sculpted. So he fit. You know, he looked the part. He looks like he in good shape. But he doesn't have that tenacity, man. He don't have that viciousness, man, that you want to see out of a devastating knockout artist, you know? He just don't have, not to me, man. So maybe that's just me, but I've never been a big Wilder fan, man. So, you know what I'm saying? That's just me. Hey, man, that's about all I got on this, man. But before I get off of here, man, make sure you sign up, man, and subscribe to the channel, man, ManCodeTV. We hit everything from sports. You know what I'm saying? We talk about current events. Man, I hit y'all with shit. Y'all want some advice on these women, man? I hit y'all with that. And speaking of that, with the women, I got a series going, man. I'm on season 2, man. It's about to start. I'm be starting a series for season 2, man, tomorrow, man. It's called Thotland, man. Y'all got to check that out. It's a lot of stories from me, man. Firsthand accounts. Me dealing with a lot of these scandalous women out here, man. You know how these women are, man. You know, guys are always looking for a lot of advice on women and what they need to do and how they need to talk to them. I give y'all advice on that. You know, I got a series called Alpha Male Knowledge. I give y'all a lot of advice. Guys, a lot of advice on women, that kind of stuff, man. And then I hit y'all with true to life stories as well. For me, actually dealing with these stocks out here, man, I'm out in the field. It's crazy stories. They're funny. It's a real deal, man. Y'all got to check that out, man. I'm starting season 2 tomorrow, man. So yo, look out for that, man. Thotland season 2 tomorrow, Sunday. And yeah, man, you know, like I said, it's ManCodeTV. Man, I appreciate everybody for coming through. Yo, man, Blake, if you know one of your boys, man, he like this kind of content, man, it's for the fellas, man. It's a guy-centric channel. Man, get your boys on ManCodeTV, man. We blowing up, man. We getting big. You know what I'm saying? Get on that train now, man. So I know who you are, man. You know what I'm saying? I'll mind some of y'all up. Subscribe to me, man. Sub to the channel, man. And we gonna take this thing, man, all the way, man. This for the fellas. This is our space, man, our zone, man. This is where we get it in at, man. We talk about everything, man. And tonight, man, was that Deontay Wilder fight. You know what I'm saying? That was what was going on, man, with us. You know, all the fellas all around the world was watching this fight, man. You know, it was a decent little fight, man. It was decent. It was no great fight, man. It was decent. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. But that's it, man. Like I said, sub to the channel, man. Y'all also, man, check out. I think it's gonna be in my, and it's in all my videos, man. I'm gonna put it in the description on this one as well, man. I got a hoodie, man, that I just came out with, man. Y'all, man, and stay on code, man. Merch, man. You know what I'm saying? When in a man code, man, you gotta stay on code, man. Yo, check that out, man. Yo, cop you a hoodie, man. Yo, you know it's cold out there, man. You know what I'm saying? You want to look fly, man? Go ahead and cop that merch, man. But man, that's it, man. For now, man. Peace out, man. Yo, y'all be safe, man. Y'all get home safe. If y'all partying with some women, man, y'all be safe, man. Don't let them catch y'all up, man. You know how these women are, man. They crazy, man. They can turn on you in a drop of a hat, man. Man, I'm gone, man. Stay on code, man. Peace.